for the hiccups, but here's the long-awaited part 2 of my roommate who said I threatened to stab and kill her. Okay, I have hiccups right now, so excuse me, but she leaves the room and a few hours go by that I get a text from her, and here's a text, and it's basically this like long apology. Okay, just like remember this apology, like keep this in mind, it's gonna be brought up later. And so I'm like, I really like hate texting, and like especially in things like this, like I don't want to do it over the phone, so I don't respond to the text, and I'm like, okay, next time I see her in person, like I'll talk to her about it. And so I end up seeing her the day after, and she comes into the room and she runs in. She's like, before I can say anything, she's, I'm so sorry, like what I did was so messed up. I know that I was totally in the wrong. I crossed so many boundaries. Like I know I like messed up. And then at this point I'm trying to like apologize, and I'm like, oh well, you know, I'm sorry too. And she's like, no, you don't have to apologize for what you did. Like I don't really, like, you didn't really do anything wrong. Like this is all on me. And like I'm very big on forgiveness, so I'm like, okay, you just took accountability and forgave me, like we're good. And like I just wanted you to give me a genuine apology and like accept accountability. And so we're talking and everything's good. I'm like, well, you know, our two friends who were in here, they're pretty hurt by you like just coming in ignoring them. And she's like, oh, I genuinely didn't see them there, like do you think they'll accept my apology? And I'm like, I think they would, like if I put in a good word with you. And so I like schedule a meeting for her and my other friends to try and like reconcile and like let's figure this out like right now. And we get to the meeting point with her and she just blows it, but that's a different story time. And so basically after the meeting, like nothing really changed between her and my other friends. Like they kind of, if anything, kind of got the opposite. Like they kind of were like, okay, she's moving very weird, like we don't really want to talk and be friends with her anymore. And so after that meeting I go back to her, I'm like, oh, I think you kind of messed that up. Like they really felt very hurt by that entire conversation. Like we got to work on doing better. Now all that happened on Thursday night. And then Friday night, me and my friends are sitting down at the dining hall eating dinner, and I get this email from my area coordinator who's like runs the hall. And I get this and I screenshot it and send it to my roommate. I'm like, what's this? Like last time we talked, we were all good. Like I'm helping you get on good standings with our friends. And so at this point, I'm just like very confused. I'm like, I'm so confused. Like we both apologized. You told me actually I didn't even have to apologize for my, like what I did, like what's going on. And so the day of the meeting, my area coordinator emails me and is like, hey, can we meet like a few hours before the meeting so I can like get your side of the story and like we can kind of work things out. And so I get to my area coordinator and I tell her the whole story, but basically whatever I like posted in the last video, like detail for detail. I show her the text and like this is what happened. And she goes, oh, well that's like very interesting because the report we got was that you threatened to stab her 12 times and she feels very unsafe in the room and that you have threatened to suffocate and kill her. Now, let me do some background. I would not kill a bug if we were outside. Like, I'm a very positive person. I've always lived my life, like, on the beliefs that, like, everyone should just enjoy every day. Like, I'm not one to, like, threaten people. So when I heard this, my jaw dropped. I was like, no way. And I'm sitting there in, like, the area coordinator's room, like, wait, she's like, she said that? And she's like, yeah, like, she told our RRA this the other day, and I'm just like, I can't believe it. And so basically I'm like, after that I'm heated because I'm like, last time we talked everything was good, like what is going on? And so we get to the meeting and I walk in and of course she's avoiding eye contact, she's not looking at me, and I'm just like sitting there like, all right, let's bring it on. And the story starts, and this is how she tells the story word for word. So there was this guy I knew who texted me that he needs some place to stay, and so I called Hampton and asked if it was okay, and she said yes. And so I brought him over and they started getting into an argument, and then I kind of didn't get into the middle of it because like they were really going back and forth, and then we decided to leave, and then I came back, I apologized, and she said, I'm gonna kill you. And then after that I just felt really threatened. Like I thought that she was very, like she sounded very serious, like it was a genuine threat. And I'm just sitting there like bubbling with anger. I'm like, oh my god, she didn't even tell them that. She like told me to help kick him out. Like she didn't even mention that detail. And so when it gets to telling my side of the story, I like pull out the receipts. I am just going in on like the detail to everything. I'm just telling them everything that happened. I'm showing them the text, and she's like, oh, screenshot and like send me those texts. And I'm like, yeah, like I got you. Like I am just going over everything. So I'm like, this girl is just lying. And so the end concisus was that she would move out because, I mean, like, why not? Like, if you feel so threatened, then move out. And so we have to have a lot of times when you're supposed to be in the room before she moved out, and which we both respected, I'll give you that. And then now she's all moved out. I'm so glad. But I found out about the victim support thing because, you know how I said my friends were her friends? So my friend came up to me and was like, hey, I talked to your roommate earlier. She said she was moving out. Like, what's going on? But then basically I was like, well, what did she tell you? What happened? And apparently she told my friend that we had an argument, and then my friend was like, well, what was it over? And my friend was like, oh, I did something bad, like I messed up. My friend was like, well, what'd you do? And she was like, I don't want to go into it. So she didn't even tell my friend like why I threatened to kill her. That's odd. That's also how I found out that she is in a victim support group, but she is a pathological liar, so maybe she was lying about that too, because like these are the only knives I own. How would I stab you with everyday clear cutlery? Like, I'm so confused. Anyway, and so basically now we don't talk, which I'm super glad about. She was just crazy. She's crazy. So I just wanted to make these videos just basically clear my name, because she's going around telling people that I threatened to stab her, even though I would never ever lay my hands on any person ever. I'm not a physical person. I've never been in any physical fight. I've never had to be detained for trying to hurt somebody. Like, I choose words. When I had an altercation with her, I chose words. I was like, I'm gonna speak with you instead of going after you or being angry with you. And also just a PSA to anyone at the University of Tampa, in case she comes into your room and tries to tell you how I was the problem. No, you just gotta watch her, because she might bring random dudes around and wake you up at 3 a.m. to lie to your face.